This is another knowledge minute. Priming the MX-13 EPA 2010 with the MityVac 7430. After performing a fuel system service, return the engine to its normal operating configuration. Be sure the MityVac canister is empty and the air supply lever is in the off position. Be sure there is an adequate amount of fuel in the tank to prime the system. Do not start, do not even crank the engine with the truck's return fuel line disconnected. Disconnect the truck's fuel return line at the engine block. Plug the truck's fuel return line with the screw-in plug provided in the Paccar priming kit. Now connect the fuel priming suction hose between the return line on the engine block and the MityVac unit. Also install the green tether. This will remind you not to start the engine or crank the engine with the fuel return line disconnected. Make sure the shop air pressure is less than 150 psi. Then connect the MityVac to the shop air hose and open the valve on the MityVac. As the process continues, you will see lots of bubbles and even foam in the clear plastic hose that is part of the priming kit. This is not an indicator of the progress of the process. Monitor the MityVac collection canister during the process to prevent overfill. Continue evacuating for 5 minutes or until the MityVac canister is full. At about 1 to 1.5 minutes into the process, the primary fuel filter will begin to fill. Once it starts, it will fill quickly. When this happens, it is not an indication that the process is complete. Continue to wait the full 5 minutes or until the MityVac canister is full. Once the process is complete, turn off the MityVac valve and disconnect the MityVac suction line from the engine block. Remove the green tether. Remove the metal screw-in plug provided in the priming kit. Reconnect the truck's fuel return line to the fitting on the engine block. Unscrew the hand priming pump. Pump the hand priming pump 10 full strokes. Tighten the hand priming pump. Now crank the engine to start. If the engine fails to start, pump the hand priming pump another 10 strokes and then try to start the engine again.